Good morning, everyone.
Hello. Hi. This is so weird. The camera's way over. Who set this up?
I don't know, but do I need to like holler?
I don't think so.
Okay.
If you're out there, let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? I feel like there's a song in here. I don't. Oh, look, somebody's singing to you. Happy birthday.
Aw, thank you.
All right. Well, anyway, for those of you joining us now, it is Warm N Cozy Quilting. We are doing the live in-person show and tell.
International Mystery Quilts.
IMQ.
So just as she was going to click buttons,
Yeah.
I really don't remember where we were this month.
That's okay. I didn't
Okay,
remember either until I did my homework.
I even made the quilt.
I know.
And I don't know.
I even asked you where were we, and you said that was the exact wordage that she used.
Oh.
We actually went to Iceland this month. We were Icelandic.
Right.
I will not be speaking in our native language because there's a lot of consonants.
Oh, yeah.
Very many. And symbols that I don't understand. So I will not be speaking Icelandic today.
Yeah, good.
In case
I wouldn't understand.
Expecting that to happen. It will not. All right.
We never speak a different language whenever we do these.
No, we don't speak other languages when we do this. You're absolutely correct because I can't.
Right.
So we don't.
So we don't.
So we do have the live audience with us today. Hi guys, how you doing?
Hey.
They're here. They also got to enjoy cake today because it is Danielle's birthday.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Big thank you to Cheryl for the Federhoffers for bringing in some cake.
Yeah.
It
Amazing
is
cake from Federhoffers.
Absolutely
Awesome.
delicious. And if you did make it in to have some, well, you've missed out.
So good.
Not sorry.
Can we scroll back? People are saying hello and happy birthday to me.
I know. Right. Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
Okay, so did we say to Cindy? Thank you, Cindy, for singing to me. And Deborah, I got your amazing gift in the mail. Thank you so much.
That was a super sweet gift, by the way.
Yeah. And a notebook, pens, like things that I really love.
Right. My favorite was the notebook she bought from us.
Bought from us.
To decorate, to then send back to you.
Yes.
With the special gift note inside. Like, that was fantastic.
That's awesome.
It's funny. I love it.
Okay, who else we got?
You got Alvina.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Alvina.
We got here. Whoop, scroll too far. What's happening?
Wendy.
What
Good
are you
morning.
doing? Are you sign languaging over there?
Sign language.
That's
And I read it.
You did?
Yes.
Okay.
On my screen, it's in different.
Order, right.
Okay.
So, good morning, Dolores. Everyone, thank you for the happy birthdays. Hello, Joanne. And good
It's jumping on me. Julie?
Good morning, Julie and Christy. And Christy said happy birthday. And good morning, Diane.
Dina's on, and good morning and happy
Oh
birthday.
my gosh, I can't read
And
it
hello,
anymore. You
Pamela.
Scroll. I
And
can't.
from Alabama. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. That's a long distance happy birthday.
That's right.
We got Vicky on there. Good morning, Vicky. And thank you, Beth. She says thank you. Or happy birthday. You say thank you.
Thank you.
Speaking good morning, Jody. We got Patty. Good morning.
Morning.
Happy birthday. And from Sharon, also happy
Thank
birthday.
you, Sharon.
Good morning. Oh, there's some more. There's Helen. Hi,
Good
Helen.
morning.
Thank you. Also, in case you didn't know, in the description of the video, both on the YouTube and on the Facebook, it's giant letters that say "Happy Birthday, Danielle." So they all know. So it's not like you can't be aware at this point. So
yeah.
On the YouTube, yes, ma'am. I love YouTube.
So Danielle Palooza is going on.
It is going on. It's been going on for 2 days now. This is day 3.
Day 3 of Danielle Palooza, and we still have stuff, so you can come in today and get you a good deal.
Yeah.
Just some, I don't know. That's all I wanted to say. You said, yeah, like there was more. There's no more. Just come in.
I can't work these conditions.
Yeah.
You've got pricing on some fabric.
Right.
Great pricing. It's almost
There's
in the
a
whole
whole
style.
section that is, if you take that whole piece, it's 40% off. If you just want to buy it by the yard, maybe there's, 10 yards on it and you only want a couple, then you can get 30% off if you're buying it by the yard. 1 yard minimum cuts. We have some 1 yard cuts that are $6.
Yep.
We have some
2 yard cuts that are
11.
11? 11. And some 3 yard cuts that are 5. We even have those 15. 15. That was not a binding contract. No, No.
We have mystery bags. We still have some mystery bags left.
Not everybody's into mystery.
Right.
But.
So this is always one of those things that I'm like, I get it. I would go, I need to know what it is.
Right.
Because I don't like surprises. And so that's not for me. But the thing is, this is such a good deal that it almost makes me want to. You know what I mean? Because it's 12 fat quarters for
That's
$25.
3 yards of fabric.
Yeah. So 3 yards of fabric for $25. They all coordinate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we put them together so that it was from a line. Maybe they're red and black, that red and black
there was
ruby
a fall
line.
that
There's
we
a fall
did.
line.
There were some batik lines.
Yep.
It was not we went to the clearance section, grabbed all the cheap. We
We didn't hodgepodge it, a bunch of junk that doesn't go together. No, it all goes together. So even if you got something that maybe isn't your cup of tea, you probably have a friend that you could make a quilt for out of this.
Probably
you know
not
what I mean?
tea, though. It wouldn't be good.
Why? What? Listen,
Yes,
some
ma'am.
things are just a turn phrase, and you have to roll with it and not do this every time.
But it's fun. I love it.
Do any of you guys have someone in your life that does that to
I
you?
can't imagine this is real. I know you do. I'm so sorry.
I say,
Not
I'm
calling
going to
anybody
run
out.
to the bathroom. And he says, well, don't run.
Don't run.
You don't have to.
Slip and
it's
fall.
okay.
You'd be laid out on the floor, and then
I
you
just
really are in
mean
trouble.
I'm going to go. So now I have to like think about what I'm going to say. Anyway, if you don't like something
Right.
in this bag.
You could easily gift it to a friend.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So we still have some mystery bags left. We sold a ton of them on Wednesday night. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
we're not going to have any to sell this weekend.
Julie got some. She loves surprises.
Oh, yeah? Oh, cool.
Some people are okay with the whole surprise thing, so it's all right. I get it.
Yeah, if anybody else on here is like, hey, I need a mystery bag, just post it.
Did we put
comment
this
in there?
product online? We might. I didn't
No,
look
we
at that. Okay. Yeah, let us know. We'll get one for you.
Yeah.
We can ship it just the same. We've got a couple mornings here. We got Donna saying good morning also.
Good morning.
And happy birthday. And Marlene from Texas.
Good morning, Marlene.
And happy birthday to you. Janet's in Michigan. Good morning. She's usually here with us on these show and tells, but it is a travel weekend.
Mhm.
A lot of people going out of town doing
Yeah.
things.
For sure.
Projecting to be one of the largest holiday travel
Yeah,
weekends
in a
several
while.
years, even
Because,
pre-pandemic. So
yeah.
people just want to get out and go do things.
Right.
Jane says she's married to that situation as well.
Yeah.
It's real. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it happens.
If Dave had to speak original thoughts, he'd never talk. Oh my gosh. That's most guys. That's a
Yeah.
fact. Sorry.
For sure.
But it's real. I get it. Hi, Mary. Glad you could make it on.
Good morning.
Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, Danielle Palooza, that goes through today. We also have special pricing on our floor models, our Genomes.
Holy
and
cow,
our,
there's a bunch of them that are gone.
yeah, there's
bunch of
we have
floor
several
models that
have
we've
gone
sold.
home, new homes. We do still have, if you're looking for a combination machine, we have our own
Mhm.
embroidery. We do have a single needle embroidery
Yes.
machine, the 550E. The M7 still looking for a home. There's been several people eyeballing that one.
Yeah, that one,
I'm
yeah.
just waiting for the right person to decide they need that one in
Right.
their life because we've got
It
that
is
price
such
one to go.
It's such a fun, it's a fun
Um,
machine.
There's also 9450. We have a serger. We have an cover stitch. We have an air thread serger.
Mhm.
All the things. So also
Hey,
you can sign up to win a sewing machine. We are
Right.
giving away an Eversewn sewing machine. So you can always come in and sign up
Also,
for that.
we have 2 other Everstones that we're selling.
Yes.
at-
Ridiculously priced.
Ridiculously low priced because we're not going to sell Everstones anymore.
No.
And so if you have a new quilter in your life, a new sewer, maybe your granddaughter is wanting to get into this, and you would like a nice machine, but you don't want to spend too much. You don't know if she's ever going to use it next year.
Right.
We've got some great deals on 2 Everstone machines.
They are
that
great
we-
starter machines.
Mhm,
They
for
really
sure.
are.
For sure.
Everstone's not a terrible brand.
No,
We just
I
sell
have one at
Genomes, and I
home.
like them a little bit better. So
I have several machines at home. Let's just be honest.
yes, believe me, you do. It's like a wall of machines we've gone through. It's the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Like 3.
Yeah, it's enough. We're not counting. Stop it. All right. So another reminder: just be aware of the 210 Club. We are still doing that. That still starts in July. We still have just a little bit left as far as spots are available. So if you haven't signed up for that, and you would like to go 10 months and every month receive 21 beautiful, gorgeously selected colors,
They're
That
pretty
way
awesome.
You have them to enjoy and admire. That's all I think you can sign up for online, or just let me know. I'm going to talk this a little bit for all those folks out there that have the Pro Stitcher system. I know some of you in here do not have this, so this does not pertain to you, but I have to let you all know. Newest announcements. If you are going to upgrade your Pro Stitcher tablet, so you have a machine with Pro Stitcher that's about 10 years old and is needing to upgrade it, the tablets they were offering at that special price, they have sold out of.
Sold out of
them.
Mm-hmm.
This promo was supposed to go for 3 months. They sold out in less than a month. They're working on coming up with something for that. So if you didn't upgrade in that short little window of time so far, you may be out of luck for that price. We don't know yet. We haven't got finer details.
I can't imagine that
I'm sure they're going to work something out. I don't know. The other thing, for those of you that haven't done the Pro Stitcher Designer membership subscription thing, there's a promotional code on the Pro Stitcher Posse group.
Mm-hmm.
If you were going to do this, that promotional code, which they told us was not expiring anytime soon, expires on the 31st of this month.
Like in
I found this out last night in a post in the group. So
from a handy quilter educator, so it's
right.
You know,
I'm surprised they didn't have an end date on that sooner.
Right. But so anyway, this is a lot of explanation that we would have to do if you don't have Pro Stitcher and you're like, what is all this about? Don't worry about it.
If you do have Pro Stitcher and you still don't understand, please let me know.
Yeah.
I'll definitely get you through it. It's fine. It's not, none of it's dire.
Right.
Absolutely none of it's a dire situation.
Right.
Just if you have questions, let me know.
If you do have Pro Stitcher, it looks like a great deal to get into the Pro Stitcher club of designs.
Right.
And especially at this price. So
for the price, it's
I would
fantastic.
definitely, if you know, do that if you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Carla doesn't know anyone else that has several machines.
No, Carla. Nobody has several machines. Not you,
Just
not
like
me.
Nobody has a husband that just can't come up with an original joke to save his life. That
Right.
is
Yeah.
par for the course. Welcome to quilting, right?
Right.
All right. So that's all the things. I don't know if there's any. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
I don't know. Okay, there's quilt shows coming up.
Oh, there's quilt shows coming up.
Yes. So June 10th and 11th.
June 10th and 11th. That's a Saturday, Sunday.
There is the Hearts and Hands is having their quilt show.
It's in O'Fallon, Illinois.
That's where their guild is, but it's going to be in Belleville at the Whiteside School.
Is it Belleville? I don't know. Shiloh, Belleville, whatever it is, that area.
Yes. And yeah, we will. Me and Jason will not be there, but the shop will be represented. Sadie, Victoria, and Kelly, I think, are going to be there on Saturday. Probably even more people on Sunday, because of course we're closed on Sunday, so we don't have to split the staff in half.
Right.
So go by the booth, say hi. We got the map of where everyone is set up. And we're in a corner. We have like a great spot.
It's going to be a great spot.
A great spot.
I'm really kind of mad that I'm not going to be there.
Yeah.
I just want to state that for the facts.
I know. But we'll be in Utah, and we will be learning like all things handy quilter. We'll come back with more fun things to do with your long arm.
Right. It'll be fun. And you were absolutely correct. It's Belleville.
Their guild is in O'Fallon, so that's where
my brain keeps going O'Fallon. That's why I see.
Yep.
All right. So anyway, Belleville, not that far away. Go visit them. There's also another
very
quilt show.
talented quilters in that group.
They really do. We will be vending at another quilt show in Park Hills, Missouri.
Right.
It's
And that
Thread of Friendship Quilt Guild.
This is June 24th.
June 24th.
And it's just a one-day show, a Saturday only.
Saturday only. It is from 10 to 4.
And it's just about an hour away. So
from here, yeah.
Yeah. So come.
It's down 67, just on the other side of the box here.
Too.
And it's actually right off 67 at the Mineral Area College. So it's like you don't have to go into some wild backwoods.
Right. It's so much fun to get some inspiration. Go to a quilt show, see some fun, you know, maybe there's vendors there with a new tool that you didn't know about, but also just getting the inspiration from seeing all the pretty quilts.
Right.
Going, wow, I think I could do that.
Absolutely.
So.
All right. So that's the important of the important things. So, Iceland.
Yes.
We went to Iceland. I didn't. Anyway,
yes, we did.
somebody did.
We went. Somebody went.
In our minds, we went to Iceland. It was fantastic. Wonderful place. So here's some information on Iceland. I have the location. Who knows where Iceland is? I'm glad some people do. I have a visual for others. If you would please. There it is. It is located next to Greenland, and it's technically considered Europe. However, Greenland is considered North America. Somehow they split it to be what it is. Anyway, it's a European country.
Do you know why it's called Iceland and why the other one's called Greenland?
I would love to hear your fun fact as to why it's called Iceland and the other one's called Greenland.
This is like genuinely, like, not a joke. This is like genuinely like.
No, I'm taking it as a serious fun fact.
Okay, so
Victoria, fun fact. Here we go.
So when the Vikings were like coming over and like seeing all like the new land, it was new at least, so like a million years ago. When they came across.
Maybe not a million.
Not a million years ago. I was being dramatic.
It was
when
dramatic.
They came across Iceland, it was beautiful. Right, it was perfect place to live. There was a lot of greenery. It was the exact opposite of.
So what you're telling me?
Hold on. Let me finish.
Okay, I'm listening.
And then they traveled to Greenland and found that it was covered in ice. It was an ice like land. It was the opposite of Greenland. Like, so they named it opposite, so that way their like enemies would go to
the
Greenland,
other place.
Thinking that it was this great place. When really it was just an ice bare land.
When really
barren.
That's really cool.
Sucks. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't suck, but like colder, like.
Are you telling me that they tried to troll their enemies?
They did troll their enemies.
In the 9th century.
They did.
Yeah. By naming things the opposite.
Wow. So trolling since the 900s.
Yep.
Wow.
Go Vikings.
That's pretty awesome.
That's fun. So it is a Nordic country, North Atlantic Ocean, and the Arctic Oceans, which is kind of fantastic. It's north.
And
it's cold.
I would love to go there.
I've seen pictures, and it looks gorgeous. I've had people go there and say it's great, so maybe someday.
Is Iceland the place where you can buy like this much land and then you're called like a lord?
No, that's Ireland.
Oh, that's Ireland.
Yeah.
Not the same.
I know, but it started with an I.
There's 9. And there's land. So, like, we're talking seriously just a letter difference.
Right.
First known settlement in Iceland was in 1874. That's first known, like, settled, started, I'm staying here, dude got there, and that's what he did. The capital is Reykjavik. I think I pronounced that right. Anybody in here Icelandic that I'm going to offend? No?
No.
Sorry if you guys are watching and I offended that. I apologize. I didn't put a lot of their terms and words in here because I just couldn't. It was tough. Their flag, red, white, and blue. If you would, please. Thank you. The red stands for their volcanic fires. The white represents the white snow. And the blue represents the ocean.
There's a lot of ocean around them.
Well, there's
like
just
all
an
the way
island.
around.
Yeah, there's an island.
Yeah.
Whoop. We kind of have the same problem here, but we're not really considered an island. We're more of a land mass.
We
We're
have
like
land
ocean.
above us and below us.
Yeah, we ain't an island.
Not even.
Iceland has the smallest population in Europe because they're a European country.
Well, they're not very big.
They're not very big. Their total population, 330,000 people.
See, why can't we go live there?
We didn't even break 1 million.
That sounds wonderful.
They have over 2 million visitors a year. So any given year, they have almost more than 5 times their population in visitors.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That to me sounds like they don't let people come and stay.
They do let people come and stay and spend money. They love letting people spend money.
Sure, until and then make them leave again.
More than 60% of the population is in Reykjavik, so in the capital city. So like that means the other 40% are amongst a landmass, like I'm sure miles between friends.
Nice.
Let's see here. I already mentioned that part of it. This I found interesting. It is the safest country in the world. Because there's only 330,000 people that live there, you pretty much know everybody. So there's a strong sense of equality, and everybody knows everybody, so therefore they feel safe, and they are safe. They don't even have a
So they don't stand on the top of ladders? I mean, like, that's what I think about when you start saying safety. Like,
no, as far as like violence and crime stats, not
like nobody falls off a ladder.
I don't know about the safety guys and construction sites. I don't know if they have an OSHA. Is it Aisha? I don't know. I don't know any of that. As far as like criminal stats,
I see.
They
wear their safety glasses. They wear safy glasses. All of them.
They do
because they don't want to get
They don't want to get a shard of volcanic ash in their eye.
I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta go to find out.
We gotta go.
They don't have a standing army. No, there's no joke. I know. That was an opportunity.
They're all sitting.
They're all sitting. No, we're not doing that.
Their armies are in their sleeveys.
Yeah, nope, not that one either. Mm-hmm. Why? I write the jokes around here. Stop it.
Ours aren't true.
Actually, no, they don't have an army. They actually rely on the NATO forces for any time that they need some sort of military type force, which they don't because they don't have the violence because they're this big.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's considered to be the last large piece of land that's been settled by humans. So again, not until 1894. So
Aren't
really,
they also a very good country when it comes to like recycling?
Yes,
and
They're very green.
they are a very green country. They have the highest percentage of using like geothermal for heating and all that stuff. So yes, they are very
earth friendly.
Conscious.
There's only this much of them, and they're like so conscious about the whole.
It's a lot easier to change 330,000 people's mindset about something than 300 million. Yeah. I'm not saying we're difficult around here.
We are slightly difficult,
but we like our opinions. What are they?
And we also think, oh man, if I do it, what good is that? That's not going to change. You know what I'm saying?
It does change a lot.
So it feels like
freshman year biology class.
Yeah, one person.
It changes a large amount, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Not enough for 300 million.
We should all do our part. Be like Iceland.
We're gonna left turn here real quick.
Okay.
They have a very strong belief in elves.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. There's an estimate of 30 to 40% of the population there believe strongly in elven race. So building through what they believe a woodland area that may disrupt will cause problems for your life, so they don't do it. So very strong belief in elves. That's kind of fun. But
yeah, it's fun.
I don't know that I would chance fate at that one. I don't think I'm going to go through and try to anger them. If they're real, I don't want to find out.
Yeah, I guess not.
So, anyway, that was interesting to see. Right.
Yeah, if we can get an elf to come clean the house, or if elves would do. Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really dive into what the worst is that could happen with elven anger, but I don't know. Northern Lights, you can see them there from September to March.
Oh my gosh, how cool.
But you also then have to deal with 24-hour daylight in the summer.
Oh.
Blackout curtains.
Yeah, I mean, 24 hours of sunlight.
Man,
I'm ready for that.
I do think that our bodies really are rhythmic with the sun, because I find myself going to bed earlier in the winter. I sleep more in the winter than I do in the summer. I'm up later, and it doesn't affect me as much in the summertime. I'm up late. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I only got
but your body has like a what's it called? Like it's
circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm.
Yeah.
That's like I feel like you would get accustomed to 24 hours.
You'd learn how to live with it.
I guess so.
All right.
Yeah, so that must be where the elf on the shelf comes from.
Yeah, maybe something. I didn't actually read that much, probably. And last but not least, this one is fantastic for many of us. Unfortunately, Lydia will never visit Iceland.
Oh.
They don't have McDonald's there. There's no McDonald's. There's only 3 countries in Europe that don't have a McDonald's. They are one of them. And the other one, I don't remember what the third one is, but the Vatican, if you identify the Vatican as a sick country, which they are,
country, yeah.
they don't have a McDonald's either.
However, she said if there's a Burger King, she'll be all right.
Well, they did mention Burger King, so I can't say they don't.
I think they call it Quilts over there anymore. I think it's like a Hungry Jack or something.
They do have several different restaurants.
I'm sure that we can find you a burger.
Burgers do exist. They're not anti-burger. They just don't have McDonald's. The one they had made it till about 2008, and then it just done.
No more.
So, just so you know, if you want to go over to Iceland and enjoy a Big Mac,
can't do it.
Not happening. You'll be disappointed. Don't go there for just that reason.
And you wouldn't be able to have a quarter pounder with cheese anyway, because they don't. They're metric over there. I'm winning.
Wow.
Today.
Wow.
Yeah. Do they have a Starbucks? We need to know this.
I didn't go into like the marketing of everything they have there.
Yeah.
Here, I'll Google it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Not that dire of a question. I would suggest Pam's just Googling that one because I have no idea.
Iceland.
Oh my gosh, so much. Are you gonna be the Joker today? Is that what we're doing? Like, maybe you need to do. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
give her the freebie on that one?
Maybe it's just they're being nice because it's my birthday. They're like, oh, we'll laugh at
Just
everything.
laugh at everything. Yeah. She gave us cake. Laugh at her.
Okay. Iceland doesn't have any McDonald's, 7-Elevens, or Starbucks.
Okay, well, that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
I know how to make my own coffee.
Right. And local places, I'm sure, do have a fine way of making coffee. So it'd be worth trying something new. Alrighty. All right, so that's everything I have that's useful information-wise for this. What I didn't do was get notes on the block that this actually is. Mainly because I don't know what this block would be.
So, it's a 4-patch.
It is.
And a half square.
And a half square.
And you put those together.
Right. So
And
it's
you
very
zippity
similar
do that.
to the road to California, like we have in the
Mhm.
quilt next to us here.
Yeah.
Except there's got less half square triangles in this one. But
Mm-hmm.
there's a bit of difference in a lot of it. Like I said, I didn't find anything. This is the only thing that I really don't care for the IMQs recently is that they just don't have an actual block name associated with them. So I can't get any history on them.
Oh,
Makes
okay.
me sad. I like block history. It's
Yeah,
fun.
I know. Yeah, so we did get this all the way to the frame when someone noticed that there was a block turned.
Yeah, it was just waiting to go on.
And it was like in this vicinity. Like it was not at the edge. It was in the middle of the quilt. Where this was here,
The worst part is that we both looked at it, like on the wall, looked at it, oh, that's cool, all right, yeah, and then brought it in and ready to go, and then, oh, hey.
Oh, and immediately.
Apparently I had folded it up so that particular block was just sitting on top, like super
Immediately,
isolated.
Sadie and Kelly were like, that block's wrong. And we're like, what? How? So also then I was like, I don't care, just quilt it. I'm not, no, whatever.
Just go with it.
And then I remember me and Carla talk about this frequently. Once it's done forever.
Mm-hmm.
And you can fix it now. You should fix it now because you will be upset every time you see, with the block turned the wrong way. So, but I was just so over it. I was like, I don't really care. Just quilt it. And then I went, okay, I really do care.
She does care.
Let me fix this because, and then this morning he hung this up and I went, aren't you glad that because I would have been like standing in front of this block.
Right.
Don't look at it. Don't look at this one piece right here.
Why are you standing over there? That's
Yeah.
weird.
Right.
Put some sign on it just to lock it up.
So I also wanted to do something interesting with the border. And so Jason helped me figure out some math, draw that up, and just put some, so I could use up a little bit more of my fabric and.
I think it turned out all right too.
Yeah, kind of setting off the corners. And then the 2-color binding, a little faux piping binding.
Yeah.
All the way around.
That really happened.
There you go.
It's real. So with that, we're going to get to see what y'all brought in today. So we had some people come in and show their quilts off this week because they weren't going to be here this weekend.
Yeah.
And I am so glad they did. Regina, I really thank you for yours because she posted hers and the picture of it just was not, it was the pic. I mean, in person, it's absolutely gorgeous. Like the colors that popped off the fabric with the Tim Holtz in the background. This is why we do this. Bring them in. Let's see them.
So wait a second. So Pam, you don't even drink coffee.
She doesn't?
But you asked if they have a Starbucks.
Maybe she likes their teas.
Oh, they have lots of other stuff.
Breakfast scones. Right. I don't know. Do they do scones? Is that a thing? I tried to be fancy with my words.
They have cake pops. They have all sorts of food.
They have what?
Cake pops.
Oh, cake pops.
What did you think she said?
I don't know what she said. I was concerned.
Thank you, everyone. There's more people jumping on saying happy birthday. Thank you.
I'm handier than a pocket on a shirt. Hot diggity. Well, I'll be.
What? There's a pocket on a shirt. Ain't very handy, by the way. Wow. Have you used a pocket on a shirt?
Yes.
Oh, I know.
Yes, I have. Henri?
I am pregnant. Well, I meant that. I don't know what I meant.
I don't know what she meant either.
I don't use pockets on shirts.
I do. I used to use them all the time. Put a pin in it instead of putting it behind my ear and letting it fall off and get lost.
Right, true.
So
anyway, you're handier than that.
right. Oh, she was asking for a friend, just in case her and her people go.
Oh, right.
They're mentally prepared for the lack of Starbucks. They'll be all right.
Okay.
Victoria,
Now let's see everybody's quilt. Yeah.
Yeah, let's show off some quilts, shall we? All right. And without any further ado, who's our first one? We're gonna go Pam. First one from Pam.
Hers has bees.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh, little hives and little.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice. Is it larger? Did you make it larger? Added some more rows?
Are you gonna bordering it, or are you gonna stop where you're at? Don't know yet. I do like that. So bees
Do you
and
use
sunflowers.
The black is from a quilt I made last year.
Nice.
I used
Alright.
all that. And these flowers will get.
I like
Very
that.
cool.
Oh, you got
Do you want us
butterflies
to
in there, too.
verify that these are in the correct order?
Let's just double check them all for you.
I really was like, there's no way that there's. And then when they showed me, I'm like, who put that in there? Like, how did that even get in there that way?
Right. Oh man,
Yeah.
love that.
So cool. I love this.
Oh, look there. Nancy had hers. So Nancy posted a picture of hers in the Quilters Collective,
Yeah.
and we pointed out a block that was turned.
Uh-huh.
She ended up going and fixing it.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah.
queen size.
Good call, Nancy.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
push
I
it
mean, until it's done, until it's quilted.
So here we go, Linda's quilt.
Of course, Linda always
got it
makes
upside down.
things upside down.
How can you tell?
Oh, yeah. I had it in that, but that's all right. It looks good that way too.
Oh man. All right. So
Oh, so you've got it kind of offset.
I did.
Nice.
Because you had said you wanted to do it, and I go, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
oh, I see. So okay, all
Yeah,
right.
I mean, we just can't get our
No,
arms
there's
aren't
just
long
not
enough.
enough screen for all of this quilt. Oh, I love the little print florals that you used for that blue background. That is nice.
It's all of
And
my
this textured
stash.
is all stash. All
All
right.
from your stash.
Very nice.
Good. I'm eating up everybody's stash.
I haven't heard anybody
Soon,
complain about
eventually,
that yet.
you'll need to buy some more, right?
I
I
need to buy
always
more.
love blue and like orange. You know,
Oranges.
kind of this nice.
That's very nice. Very nice.
This is a giant quilt.
It is a giant quilt because Linda only ever does giant quilts.
Sorry.
That's okay.
That's what it is. It's all as long as it's the minimum size of the pattern.
Right.
That's all we ask.
You can always
Beyond
go
that,
larger, right?
I ain't making no decisions here. Very nice. Thank you, Linda, for sharing that with us. Next, we have Miss Paula. This looks bright.
Ooh.
I'm excited about that one.
There's Tula fabric in there.
Yeah, there is. Oh,
Oh.
my good
This
lord.
one, this blue with the little flowers, is one of my favorites from
all
her
times.
of all time.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I love it, and I love that you put this orange with it. It just
So, which orange that is? Is that a,
That's a Tula orange.
Is that a Tula orange?
I don't remember which. It's from my stash.
yeah. Yeah, I know she's got her solids, and that makes sense because all her stuff
makes
matches.
together pretty good.
yeah,
Oh, I love
very
that.
cool. So all from your stash.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Did
Very nice.
you learn anything?
Uh,
Did you have a block upside down?
Dang
Dang it.
I have a football, or I probably would.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
I have a dog and cat, and if I put it on the floor like some people do, it'd be
I don't-
rearranged.
Oh
They'll
yeah,
rearrange it for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Nice.
I'm glad we have a wall
That's okay.
too, but I guess I was
Not paying attention. to
going
that
really
one.
fast.
We got Karen here. Oh, is this the one with the college fabric print in it?
No, that's the Minnesota ice hockey, the Wild.
Gotcha. I don't know sports really well.
And so I swapped out in the center,
Oh,
instead of piecing that block, I made it solid. I
Nice.
did some swapping around. Then I took like two of the side rows and put at the top and an extra one at the top and bottom. So,
Minnesota ice hockey. Is that what you said?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the national team.
Very
I
cool.
got one turned.
Do you? Where?
Right below where the corner from the middle block. The first three.
Oh, I
Middle block, lower left.
I don't see it. Here, hold it. Girl,
She sees it. That's the
Oh,
important.
you see it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well,
Okay. That's why we do this, right?
Help
That's
me
why we do this.
Machine yet.
We can
right.
fix
Not
it
quilted
before
yet, so it's
quilted.
fine.
Yeah.
Helping quilters since 2020.
This one goes to hospital.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's the size it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good size, though. All right.
And Carol came without a quilt, which is totally fine.
But you're still working on
So
it?
you know, you can come without your quilt.
You
She's
have
got-
till midnight. You have till midnight. Plenty of time, sort of. Get to work,
Oh,
though.
cool.
Ooh.
So yeah, way off center here. Kind of fun.
I like that fabric. Well, that's fancy.
I did not get this up
And this is going to be for QOV. Is that the intended? Okay, perfect. Good size. I like that.
I could have held it. This
Yeah,
way.
I added extra.
Oh, there you go.
I'm real smart when I shifted it to the side.
So I kind of like the offset
the
look to this one.
Yeah.
Regina did the same thing with hers. I don't know if you guys saw the picture of that out in the collective, but
Hopefully everything's.
that's why we have the group of people.
Right,
If it's not quilted yet.
right. Everyone, check it out.
I did it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Very nice. Well, I like that. So that was it. That's all we had in person today, huh?
Yes, that's all that we had in person today, which is totally awesome.
I do
I'm
appreciate
so
you
glad
guys
that
coming
some
in.
people came in because you know what? It is a holiday weekend and it's, I'm sure for a lot of you, out of town, doing other things.
Traveling, doing
Well,
things.
and I'm so glad for that too. You know, we got to get back to doing more stuff and, you know, going on vacations
Right.
and
Just
whatever.
doing the things,
We're
all the
almost
things that are out there.
on vacation.
We're kind of sort of going on a vacation. Really, it's a
We-
purpose trip.
Are taking off next Tuesday and Wednesday.
It's
Mom
real.
and Dad told me we're taking
That's it.
Tuesday
2
and-
days. We're taking off Tuesday and Wednesday. So we've been going and going and going. And this weekend, you know, Sunday we have a birthday party, not mine, another birthday party to go
Another
to.
one, yeah.
And then I think Monday there's nothing.
I think Monday's nothing.
I keep going.
If we
I
end up
have
not
a
showing up to
feeling
that thing,
that we're supposed to be somewhere that we don't remember right
that's
now.
just how it's going to work out.
But anyway, so we took off Tuesday and Wednesday, and we're gonna go look at colleges. So
Mom and Dad said, hey, we have Tuesday, Wednesday off. And I said, cool, you want to go to Raleigh? I said, you want to go tour some colleges with me?
yeah, so
On
we're
your
gonna
day
go
off?
look at some colleges, and yeah, because we have one who's gonna be a senior and one who's gonna be a freshman. This next year is gonna be very busy for us.
Yeah, it is.
So
That's
Now,
the way of saying
we
it.
get to. I was like, okay, let's wrap it up.
We're not
but
wrapping
no.
up yet. We
Not
got to figure out where we're going.
Where are we going?
We just finished up in Iceland, and now we're going to hop over to a new place altogether, which is all the way on the other side of the Atlantic. We're going. Do you want to tell them?
No,
Oh, okay. Do you want to show them first or tell them first?
you tell me.
We're going to Austria. Woo!
And what do you find in Austria?
The Alps.
So
That's
mountains,
right.
right?
See, Karen's on her game today. What were you guys saying on the back? Nobody. Nothing. Nothing. Karen. That's it. So.
Did she win a prize?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, so the color suggestions for this month's pattern is going to be taking consideration the ski slopes because mountains. So
Right.
blues.
Some blues, yeah.
Blues would be a great one.
Yeah.
Mountain sunset, so reds and oranges.
Ooh, pretty.
Or chalet, I don't know what that means, but it says tans and browns. Is that what it is? I have no idea.
Why didn't you just?
It's too fancy. It's a fancy word. Like, I don't know.
It's not that fancy.
Like, I didn't look at what it said before
Yeah.
I said it. So. That's not our people stay in the chalet. In the Alps, as I
Right.
ski, watching sunsets. Anyway, you guys want to see it?
Yes.
So Carla pieced this. Carla quilted it. Thank you, Carla. You did a wonderful job. Yep, it goes that way. And there it is. Ta-da!
Set.
Oh,
Oh.
right? So obviously the darker fabric is going to be your mountains. The lighter fabric is going to be your sky. That's the ideal intent of this. We went with Spectrum for the dark brown, and then that's paintbrush solids for the sky area. She did some custom quilting there with an eagle,
Mm-hmm.
bird flying through the sky, plus
Some
she
clouds.
ditched the quilting, which is pretty neat in its own right. So I really kind of look forward to seeing how this one gets laid out by people, by the color choices.
Right, because you could just do 2 colors. You could multicolor
You
this.
can multicolor this and
You could
really
do
go
all
after
kinds
it.
of fun stuff.
You could scrappy the heck out of this one. You really
Just
could.
lay it like
Lights
this
and
so I
darks,
can-
what you have, what not. If you haven't been doing the month of the quilt each month and getting your free pattern, you can still buy this month's pattern. This is now available on our website for $10.
Mhm.
You can come in and get your hard copy if you need that. But you buy it online, you get a PDF copy that you can print out for yourself. Then all you have to do is have the top finished by the last Saturday of next month, which is going to be June. Drum roll,
24th.
please. Where's my calendar? Oh, it is the oh. That might be a problem since we'll be at a quilt show. How are we going to do that?
I don't know, do you want to work this out on camera in front of everyone?
Probably should have looked at this well before now. And I
Yeah.
feel like you knew this already, and you may have said something to me, and I may have forgotten.
Anyway, you have
um,
until June 24th.
You have until the 24th. Whether or not we do an in-person show is a different conversation. I
Right.
hope we'll figure something out and we'll do that. But you have till the 24th to finish this one. It is not a big quilt, but you can absolutely add repeats to it. You can do it on a larger scale. You can add borders to it.
Mhm.
The thing that you have to do is at least meet the minimum size of the pattern of the quilt, which is only 36 by 45.
Right.
But also at 36 by 45, that could be a really great wall hanging. Like, really could be kind of nice. Just something to take into consideration.
Cool for a baby quilt.
Right. The borders that they have in the pattern, if you were to put the borders on, it makes it 56 by 65, which is a lot nicer as far as throw size.
Right.
Something to have a little more available. So, let's see here. And we'll learn more about Austria next month at some point, whenever I get that figured out.
Right?
I guess I could do it from the show.
We're not going to talk about that right now.
We're not doing that right now, Jason. Stop it. Stop planning. All right. What else do we have here? I've lost my script. There it is. Whew. Tough. Let's see, is there anything else I've forgotten regarding the mystery quilt? It does not have to be quilted and bound. Again,
No.
just the flimsy. Some people that do that are a little bit overachievers, but that's okay.
It's okay. It's all right.
Linda. If you have questions or need help with any of that stuff, you can also ask in the Quilters Collective. If you're not in that Facebook group, please join that. The people out there are fantastic. Also a great place to post a picture of it. And if it's a turned block, guess what? They'll let you know.
Yep. And it's
In the
really
most
helpful.
kindest
Yes.
way. Like,
Yeah.
really. It's not
Yeah.
like intent to
Right.
be harmful. It's really to help you out. Jackie, the hills are alive with the sound of music. Is that Austria? It is Austria. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to watch that movie on repeat.
So we got to watch Sound of
Get
Music.
inspired.
Mm-hmm.
When we start the video, we're gonna start by
The
singing.
hills are- I'm going to be in a mountain dress. Getting around. It'll be great. It's going to be a great time.
I'm not coming.
I won't either. I think neither one of us will be here for that one. Tune in on the 24th. See how that turns out. We won't be here. Again, all you have to do, if you can't make it in to show your quilt on that day, you can always send a picture via email, info@warmandcozyquilting.com. Post a picture in the Quilters Collective, or even just bring it in and show it off at any point once it's done prior to the 24th. You do have until midnight, the night of, to be able to finish that and get your next month's pattern for free. Like I said, your patterns for today will be going out here shortly. I think Sadie's got it set up to go. She usually does. Thank you, Sadie.
Usually. Yeah.
And I believe pretty much all the things that I've got for any of this.
Right.
Lederhosen, no.
Yeah. Let's do it.
No.
You know,
No.
so when I was in 5th grade, we moved from the city of St. Louis, from living in the city, to moving to Columbia, because my parents had bought Eberhardt's,
Right.
which was a German restaurant in
Very much
Columbia.
so.
And yeah, so I mean, there have been Lederhosen in my house before. I don't have any currently, but we could get some.
The Cybus family comes from the German side of the
Yeah,
world,
yes,
and I
right.
am not.
Right.
I don't.
No,
Nah.
no,
Good.
you're good. Okay.
Yeah, we got it. Fine. Thanks.
We could at least get, some big beer steins or something.
I probably have some of those available.
Yeah. But that's more German than
That's
Anyway.
more German than Austrian.
I'm sure the Austrians can hold their own when it comes to the drinking world. I'm certain.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so what else we got to do something fun today, like because we've still got time.
We have so much time. But you know what? The last few times
Ask Jason.
Anything.
God, ask Jason anything. Live on camera.
Why not you, Mom? Because it's your birthday. We should ask you a question.
Lydia, I was doing great. Now you
gotta throwing me under a bus. That'll be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that Ask Jason Anything comment.
Well, do you remember we did the okay, do you like scissors or do you like a rotary cutter?
Yeah.
So what other thing like that could we do?
Good question. Okay. So.
More doors.
What now? No, that's more of a thought process thing. All right. So, sewing machines. You have two choices. You have the foot pedal or you have the button.
Oh, the start-stop button.
You can only have one. Which one are we getting rid of?
Getting rid of it.
Which one do you want? Which do you need?
Button.
Pedal.
I want them.
I want the pedal.
I like the push button. I'm a big fan of the push button because I don't have to move my feet to do that.
I do not want to take my hands off to hit the button. I don't want to do that.
Right.
Okay.
If there's a problem, now I gotta write that in.
Now, okay, but now let's think about this. So one time we were doing some stuff, we were moving things around in the house, and I had to sew at the kitchen table, which is counter high.
Yep.
And I can't reach the foot pedal.
Right.
Yeah.
I had
You're
to
at the
use
super high chair and
I had to use the button the whole time. And I got used to this. If I didn't have the button, I wouldn't have been able to sew.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we need to come up with a voice activator.
Voice activated.
Voice activated.
Oh my.
Oh, yes.
Got fancy on us. Your machine just went from $300 to $3,000. Boy, Siri, stop! And all of a sudden your lights turn on. No, stop it!
And Donna is a big fan of the push button.
I mean, I'm okay with the push
You
button
use the push
idea.
button too? Yep. Stop. That's
I've played with it. I kind of enjoy it, so
Yeah.
I can get away from the pedal thing. Also, usually. The opposite of you at the whole sitting at the high chair and you can't reach the pedal.
Mm-hmm.
I end up in a normal sized chair and then I have to put my leg at a weird angle to get to the pedal. So I don't care for that. So I like being able to push the button to start and stop. It's all personal issue, my dear child. Oh, gosh. Lord have mercy. What are we doing? Christy, what about knee lever? That's another question. No. Well, see, here's the thing with that.
So it
That's
used
a
to
good
be
question.
that the knee was also a way of sewing.
Right, it was a start and stop for some brands.
It is not that way.
For most anymore, yeah.
Now it just raises your presser foot
Mm-hmm.
the more you push over on your knee. So, but if that was how I had to sew or the foot pedal, I think either one of those I would still be okay with.
Yeah.
Still don't, because I don't like to take my hands off. I mean, I put my knee lift on all the time so that I don't even have to take my hands off to put the next piece in or whatever. I don't have to lift my lever in the back. I use my knee lift. Does that make sense?
So I like the question. I think you'd have to have more people that have used a knee lift to know whether they like it or not.
Yeah.
That one's a tough one because I haven't really used it, so I don't see a value in the knee bar. Well, that's not true. I do see the value in it, but for me, I've used it and it makes no sense. But
Yeah, and if she's asking in the sense of, would you take that for its stitching, using the knee lift for stitching like they used to be? Since we're talking about your
so
stitching
knee
with
bar instead of foot pedal.
Right.
See, I went the other direction with that. Anyway, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Cindy makes a good point. You can't control your speed with your button. You can control the speed.
Yes, you can.
You can.
Oh, well.
You just slow it down. Right, and you can't. But it is one speed then.
Right, yeah.
You are on whatever speed you're on, where with
Right.
your foot you can kind of.
You have a little more control of the foot pedal. I get that.
Everything that I'm doing today, it's all got sound effects.
There's a lot of sound effects happening over there. Your own soundtrack. I do enjoy it. Yeah, all right, so there's 3 options then. You push button, knee bar, or foot pedal.
I'm sticking
I'm
with
still
my
sticking
foot.
with the button.
Foot pedal.
Still button all the way. Push buttons win. High five.
He wants to make t-shirts. Every time we do one of these, then he wants a t-shirt that says like team button.
Or
Team foot pedal.
I don't know. I just need a t-shirt guy that does random stuff. That doesn't charge
It does random weird t-shirts that you
Gotta
just
be
walk
on
around
call for
with
randomness.
team foot pedal on your shirt and people are like, oh, what does that
Right.
even mean?
But like, okay, you buy graphic T-shirts for like whatever show you like,
Mm-hmm.
or if you're a
Sure.
podcast person, like
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
And not everybody's gonna get it.
Yeah.
You don't have
So
to
we
get
had
it.
we
If you
had
know, you
a
know.
retreat this last weekend.
Good
And there
that
was a
Warren
lot
knows
of
so much.
little one-liner thingy, just things that were funny that came up.
A lot of
reminders.
reminders that I'm still a guy in the quilting world.
It was fun to go, you know what, we should take some of these things and put them on a shirt,
Yeah.
For an after party after the event.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you had to be there.
Had to be
Like-
there. That's one of those things. It's like
Right.
this. You had to be here. You're
Right.
here, and you may still not know what's going on.
Yeah.
Very real. All right. See, that's not a terrible idea.
What's that?
Having the quilts at the quilt show, but that's a lot to ask of people. But what's up?
Is there a
Oh,
question that Pamela asked?
Let me go back up here to Ms. Pamela. Question: steam or no steam?
oh.
Oh boy, that's a loaded
Oh,
question.
Pam.
That is a good
Pam,
one.
Don't I have the iron to show you?
I have the iron for you. by the
So
way.
I have been, let's start out like this. When I first started in the quilting world, I had, it was in patterns. I had instructors that told me no steam, no steam.
And I'm
and I
okay
went-
with no steam.
And I went
really
like
am.
this. I was like, they don't know me. I'm going to do whatever I want. And I would steam everything and I'd stretch it all out of shape. And it wouldn't fit together. And I'm like, oh,
This pattern's terrible.
well, they don't know what they're talking about. It can't be me
No.
stretching my block. And I was like,
not at
well,
all.
that's why they're telling me no steam. So I went to no steam. Forever and ever, no steam, right? Until we got the Laura Star iron. And now we are using this great, wonderful, fantastic iron.
Mm.
And it's a dry steam. Can't demo it. It's out there. I can't show you. It's wonderful, but it's a dry steam, so it's not going to stretch your blocks. What?
I just got the best question. I got it. I've got the next one. When this or that.
Oh, well, we don't
Go
have
ahead.
much time.
That's okay. I have enough time
So-
for this question.
Anyway, so now I am Team Steam.
Team Steam. But it's got to be
Asterisk Laura Star.
Laura Star, Team
Or
Steam.
Right.
If you don't know what this means, you got to let me. Actually, we need to do a video on that at one point.
We'll do a demo for anybody in here.
By the way.
We'll show you when we're done here.
So here's the
Anybody
question.
wants to see.
Would you rather, you can only pick one. You can either have steam or you can have starch. You have to choose one. You can only take one. The other one's never existed in your life. One. Ready?
Well, I guess I'm doing another hobby.
I have to have both. No. And that when I say starch, I mean best press.
And
I mean flatter.
steam does
any
make
sort of
it flatter
starchy
for
additive.
sure.
You can only have one or the other. Steam or starch. Pick one.
Starch.
A lot of starch.
No.
I know a lot of people that haven't seen the Laura Star iron yet.
I've been doing starch and no steam for a long time.
I know.
And I was
But
like,
you
I was
always,
having to take a hammer
there is
to
there is
the
steam sometimes involved in your starching
steam to
process.
get it way down,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. You gotta pick
I've
one.
never starched. I've always I don't starch.
Right. So,
So your
that's-
steam.
It's an easy steam answer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I prefer the steam myself. I like to starch. Don't get me wrong, but
I'm quitting if that
you
happens.
can't. You have to pick one. Pick one.
I do need both. Me and Karen need both. So we do not want to play this game anymore. Also, I am extremely competitive. If you guys don't know this about me, I am a sore loser. Like
Taking my sewing
absolutely
machine and I'm
sore
going
loser.
home. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody in the comments is saying starch too.
I got some steams out there. Pam's all about the steam. Jackie, steam and flatter. That's why I took this. No, flatter is a starch. You can't. No, starch is over there. You got to pick one. Starch or steam. Starch or steam. Ooh, that could start a riot. That could be a fun one to have.
I don't even want to talk about it. It's
Holy
making me
goodness.
upset.
See, but you could do if you steam, you have your wool mat. You can't.
Listen, I don't even want to. I just don't. I want starch.
It's not iron.
No, I want steam. I want both.
Can't have both.
I'm not having. I'm
Can't
not
have
doing
both.
it.
You have to
I'm
pick
not
one.
playing the game.
I tell you what,
Me and Karen are out.
we'll compromise. It's your birthday. You can have both. That's fine. Karen,
Thank
you got to
you.
pick a side. Sorry, Karen. It's your birthday.
And Daniel's team.
Yeah, running away.
Just stick with Team Danielle. That's just all there is to it.
Yeah.
And Sherry Jo, she's just sticking with the button. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Don't care about the rest of this. Give me the button. Anyway.
Well, that was fun.
Boy, that was a dangerous question. I was afraid for a second there. No. We're not taking either one from you. You're okay.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
The rest of you.
The starch did not dissolve. The steam is no longer. Oh, Sherry Jo don't even know where her foot pedal is. Who needs it?
It's hiding at the back of the desk from trying
Who
to reach
cares?
it and keeps sliding away from you. It's hiding. You
We've
don't
had
need it.
people before who've been up at Todd Hall and forgot their foot pedal at home, and they call us like, "Oh my gosh, do you have a foot pedal that I can borrow?" No, I don't. Not for whatever brand of machine, And yeah, they've just had to button it the whole weekend, right?
Worst.
Happens.
The worst. All right. Well, with that said, that's everything we got. Don't forget to come by and see us. We open at 11 o'clock. Those of you who are here, you can start shopping early.
Yay!
Congratulations. Happy birthday. But yeah, come by and see us today. We're here till 4. Sales going on all day. Pricing all the good stuff. Come check it out. And if we've talked about the Lower Star Iron and you want to come see it in action, yeah, come see it. It's fun.
Yeah. So just to wrap up, $2 patterns, $5 books.
$5 panels.
$5 panels, mystery bags of 12 fat quarters that are awesome,
Yeah.
and they're $25. Yeah, come get them.
With all that, I've had enough fun. Let's go get started and do some things.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, thank you guys for coming in. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
How about the pattern?
Gotcha.